So, did you know that a male drone has only a mother, it never has a father, but it has a grandfather? Have you heard of that fact? It is weird in bees and it is really possible because of the genetic makeup. So let us answer that question. How is that possible? So in this module, we will discuss about kin selection in a particular detail. After having the previous video about what exactly happens in the genetic makeup of the honeybee colony. Okay, so now let us dive into the topic. In case of queens, okay, during the mating season, what happens is in the mating season, what happens is queens fly away from the honeycomb, okay, maybe possibly to different honeycomb or the drones of the same honeycomb, okay. So what happens is the queen bees and the drone bees begin to mate, okay. And what happens during the mating? There are two ways, okay. The queen bees collect the sperm from the drone bees, okay. If you call it sperm, the male germ cells, no. So during the process of mating, the queen bees collect the sperm, okay. And what happens is they allow few of their cells, okay. They have two types, okay. They allow few of their cells to fuse with the, okay, almost most of the cells to fuse with the sperm cells from the drones, and as a result we get fertilization and 2-1, okay, diploid number. And now what does this zygote develop into? It develops into a female, okay. So with the process of mating, what happens? The ovum from the queen fuses the sperm from the drone and we get 2-1, which is a female, and only one of that female develops into a queen. How? The mother queen feeds one of those, selects one of those zygotes, okay, female, and it gives it with royal food, okay, some rich nutritious food and hormones, which convert the one of those females into a queen. All the rest get normal food and become workers, okay. And as this queen develops, no, it sort of puts a negative impact on those workers so that they never become fertile. They are always sterile. They can't give rise to any young ones, and only the queen develops into a fertile female, okay. So now you see here, contribution is for a female to be born, contribution comes from both queen and the drone. So a female always has a mother and a father, but when you come to male, only those eggs which are not fertilized by the drone, no way connected to the drone, only they, without fertilization, they start to divide, okay. And the process is called parthenogenesis, okay. And what happens is it divides and gives rise to a male drone. Now as you see here, only those which are not fertilized by the drone. So in this module, let us discuss about kin selection, a particular mechanism in the honeybees and some other animals, social insects like ants, okay. So here in honeybees, just like we humans have our own colony, relations, friends and stuff, honeybees have a colony. They are socially organized, okay. There are three types of honeybees. So we have the queen bee, the drone bees and the worker bees. Queen bees, there is only one queen bee per colony of honeybees in a honeycomb, and the queen bee usually resides within the honeycomb, and it is well nourished. Only in times of war or during the breeding season does the queen bee come out of the honeycomb. And then we have the drone bees. The drone bees are the male bees. They never go for work too. They are actually very tiny when compared to the queen bee in size, and they just remain within the honeycomb, okay, feeding on the nectar that the worker bees collect, okay. The drone bees do not have any sting and they are within the honeycomb. They do not come out. And then there are the worker bees. What all we see out are the worker bees. They have stings. They go from flower to flower collecting nectar and converting them to honey within the honeycomb, and they form the majority of the population of the honeybees. So they go out to work, actively fight, defend the colony, and there are many segregations within the worker bees, and the worker bees are female, okay, female. Queen bee is female, worker bees are female, and the drones are male, okay. But there is something very unique in the genetic makeup of the honeybees, which we are going to see now. Now, let us understand what is gametogenesis. Gametogenesis is the formation of gametes. So, gametes, male have sperm or male germ cells, and female develop ovum or the female germ cells. So, the fusion of male germ cells and with the female germ cells forms the new offspring for the next generation. So, when you take a cell, we have two sets of chromosomes. So, we call that diploid, okay. So for the two sets, one set comes from the father called the paternal set and the other comes from the mother called the maternal set. And human beings have 46 chromosomes, 23 from father obtained through the sperm and 23 from the mother borrowed through the ovum. Okay, so we have 46 chromosomes. And what happens in our body during the process of meiosis? We convert this 2-1 into haploid N. Okay, the chromosomes segregate and each goes to a cell. Okay, and we have N and N, and these germ cells are called haploid. Okay, usually what happens is a 2 and